Hello there, everybody. I'm Mel Allen, and this is Baseball Collector.
Yo, and hello, everybody. Mike here, Baseball Collector. Happy Monday to everybody. Man, do you ever have those days? I bet we all do, with different stuff going on. I will tell you, today was one of those for me. First of all, I woke up today and Robert Edward auctions ended last night, and I did not win a single thing. I bid on 6 items total. I was watching maybe 20 different things. They're all fantastic, and I didn't win anything this morning. Usually I put bids in. The way I do it is like, all right, this is what I'm willing to pay. Go to bed, and whatever happens, happens. And usually I end up winning a couple of things. Not this time. And I wasn't really that disappointed because, I wanted to, there were a couple things I thought would have been really cool. Some 1935 Diamond Stars Hall of Famer cards that were autographed. I was like, those would be pretty sweet to have. But nothing I was just like, oh my gosh, I've got to have this. But a lot of cool stuff nonetheless. And I won none of it. And I wasn't really mad. I was just like, wow, prices are going nuts for everything. It's pretty insane. And so I had that happen. That was early this morning. And oh, by the way, our heater is out in the house. It's fixed now, but I had to get that fixed today. So that was fun, waiting for the guy to come, in the window of like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Not really, but it's a shorter window. But we've all been there too with our houses and wherever we live with stuff. And then I've got packages that I'm waiting on to come in that are just delayed in the mail like crazy, like a pretty big card that I'm waiting on that is just, the last thing it shows is December 3rd. Well, today's December 7th. It's like 4 days and it's just sitting in, and I know it's the holidays. Packages that I've sent to friends are still not there as well. Things getting delayed. There's one thing I'm trying to get for a buddy for Christmas, and I bought it 12 days ago. It just now got a tracking number today. Just crazy stuff. Then I go to get in my car this morning to turn on my car, and of course, guess what? Dead battery. Car wouldn't start. I know we've all been there too. But that's like, really? Let's add that to the things. I jump the car, get to the office, do some work, you go back to your car. I'm just like going, please, just one more start. I just need one more start out of this thing. You hope it charges enough while you're driving so I can get back down to the auto parts store and get a new battery, which I did. Which is now, between the heater and the battery, ironically, that was going to be about as much money as I was willing to spend on some of the items on the Robert Edward auctions deal. So interesting, isn't it? I certainly find it to be. So, life just throws things at you. And then I just spent the last hour and a half watching the last inning of baseball, the series by Ken Burns, the 9th inning. I guess technically not the last inning because he did do a 10th inning, which is queued up and ready to go when I'm done making this video. And I just love the game. I love baseball. I love the history. I love the continuity of it. I love the flow of the game through time, how it's so similar to the same game almost 180 years ago. It is unbelievably cool that is true of the game that I love, which is baseball. And it's kind of like I'm watching that and I'm forgetting about all the things that happened. I wasn't thinking about the heater being broken and getting fixed in the car and the whatever. It just kind of sucks you in and you just learn and you're just enjoying it. And I do have some cards that I got over the weekend that I'm going to show and I'm pretty excited about. I'll talk about those in a second, but that's kind of what's been going on. I did a video last night, which was super fun with Ty and Ed and Luke. And we did a holiday episode. I've never seen it on YouTube, so I thought it was a great idea that Ty and I came up with to holiday gifts for the collector in your life. And so we did that video. It was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed doing it. I got a really great interview scheduled tomorrow. I don't want to give anything away there. I have another interview on tap that'll be super awesome, which I hope can happen in the next few weeks, which will necessitate me flying somewhere if it all gets worked out. So just really enjoying things, just enjoying the hobby and enjoying the disappointments of not winning anything and the redemption on the other side of having bills to pay and things. So it all tends to work out. And so I've just had a interesting day for sure. So if you haven't watched the holiday episode, go watch it after this video. It's on our channel. And so let's look at some cards. I want to talk about these and show them off and put them away. So hang on one second. All right. So I was, talking to a friend of mine this morning, about videos, and he's starting up a YouTube channel. I'll put a link to it down below. His name's Adam, and go check it out. He's brand new into making videos, and I was giving him some pointers, and I'm far from an expert, don't get me wrong, but I've been doing this a while. I'm 800 plus videos into my YouTube career, and so I gave him some ideas, and so I'm going to take some of those ideas to heart right now and talk about some cards. I got a bunch of stuff from 4 Sharp Corners, and it's of one of my favorite all-time players. A bunch of them from this guy, Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan. His first name is Lynn. And I am working on just getting as many cards as I can for his run. Pretty much anything I see that I like, I guess is the best way to put it. Certainly all his Topps cards. And after today, I'm down to missing 2 cards for his entire Topps run, which is a lot of years, by the way. And this is just, I don't collect O-Pee-Chee a lot of different guys, but I am certainly trying to get them all for Ryan. Here's the 90 O-Pee-Chee in a 9. This is, towards the end of his career. His first Topps card with the Rangers, that's a base card. He had a 89 Topps traded with the Rangers, but you just look at his stats and just all those amazing strikeout years and unbelievable. Great pitcher. Card number 1. Fellow Texan. So French writing on the back for the O-Pee-Chee. So there's that one. And I totally remember this set. And this was on 4 Sharp Corners, and it was like, I don't know, $8, $10, something like that for a Gem Mint 10. And they had a ton of these 92 Pacific cards for this set that they did for Nolan Ryan. They had a ton of them, and I was like, well, which one do I like? And I kind of like the one where Nolan was winding up here, and his edge is speed, right? Texas Heat, and known for his fastball. And so I picked this one up just to have one of these cards from that set in my collection. That's why I got that one. And then, oh man, this brings back and evokes so many memories, because when I was a kid, man, 87 was like prime time for me collecting. I was buying a ton, and these star stickers I would buy every year. I loved them. I thought they were just different. They weren't the base 87 stuff, and so these stickers were just super cool to me. I never stuck them on anything, because I looked at them like cards, even though they're technically stickers. And so I never wanted to peel them off. I thought that was, akin to, like burning the Constitution or something. I just thought it was like, you can't stick the stickers, even though that's what they're for. I get it. And what's great about these is they have a different design on the front. There's the Ryan, and then the back looks just like the 87 Fleer, except it's different colors. And it even tells you to bend and peel. Like, bend and peel a card? No way. Not going to do that. So there's the Nolan Ryan from that set. I got the 93 Topps card here in a 9. This was one of 3 I was missing. I'm now missing only 92 and 72 are the 2 base Topps cards that I'm missing from Nolan Ryan's career on cardboard. And those are being hunted for religiously. Believe me, I'm checking those out all the time, trying to just finish those out. And I mean, they're there. It's just, do I want to pay what they're going for, and kind of know. So I'm just being patient, and that's a piece of advice I give quite a bit, is to be patient. But here's the 93. This is his next to last base card. And so again, on the back, you're going to have just all of his statistics and everything. You know, I love all the red league leader stuff. There's that. And then I got, well, if you're going to get the tops, you might as well get the Topps Gold. And so this is the Topps Gold Nolan Ryan. I think this is the second year of Topps Gold. I think it started in 92. I'm sure Eric, those back pages, will correct me, or somebody else will in the comments. But if I remember right, 92 was the first year of Topps Gold. But love the Topps Gold look. Don't need them in tens. You know, a lot of people do, but this was $6. So I'll take an 8. It's just fine, you know. So that's kind of how I look at that. And then I saw this on 4 Sharp Corners as well. This is a great oddball piece. Shout out to Vintage Oddball Cards. Rick, he is doing a contest to show off oddball cards, and I'm going to do a special video on that later, but not later today, but probably later this week. This is the 76 MSA Sports Disc. They're blank on the back, but this is a mint 9. These are hard not to get in good grade, just because unless you bend it in half or something. It's a circle, so it's they're not tough to come by. They're certainly not expensive. I think this was like $10, and I just wanted it for my Nolan Ryan run. And then my last card I'm going to show today is really fun because it was a gift from some friends. 2 buddies of mine, Eric and JT, decided to get me a Christmas present. They're awesome friends of mine, and they got me this 1961 Topps Roger Maris. I already had this card. I had it in a 4 MK. This is a great card because, of course, in 1961, Roger Maris hit 61 homers, breaking Babe Ruth's single season mark. And I'm not big into upgrades, but this is one of those cards that I've always just kind of had this, and I've told them this. I think that's what prompted them to look for it. But like, this is a card I'd like in a little bit better shape than the one that I have. And so they went and found this one for me and sent it to me as a Christmas gift. And this is a 300 great card by Mike Payne card. One of the, great players of his era. He won back-to-back MVPs in 60 and 61. Do I think Roger Maris should be in the Hall of Fame? No, I do not. But I do think he had an amazing season in 1961. And so certainly a Hall of Fame type season, but his longevity wasn't there with the numbers to, in my opinion, warrant him being in the Hall of Fame. But nonetheless, I love this card, and I am so glad to have it. And it's even better because it came from 2 great friends. So thank you, JT. Thank you, Andy. And that's it for today. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, everybody, this long, drawn-out video. But let me know what you thought down below, what you liked, and we'll go from there. Thanks, everybody. Have a good week. Keep collecting.